Here are what I believe to be the worst 5 controller designs of all time. First, the Atari Jaguar controller from 1993. Why it's bad? Huge, awkward, had a 12-button keypad nobody asked for. The buttons felt crazy mushy and extremely unresponsive. Games barely used this stupid keypad, so it was mostly just in the way. Not even the toilet-shaped Jaguar CD add-on could save this thing. Next, we have the Nintendo 64 controller. Now calm down for a second and hear me out. 1996. Weird 3-prong design. You could only use 2 of the prongs at a time unless you had 3 arms. Very confusing layout for newcomers. That single analog stick, not good for precision, and it wore out all the time. Still, I'll give it credit. It was kind of a crucial step in the controller evolution, especially when it came to analog. Props to Nintendo for that. Next up, Apple Bandai's Pippin controller in 1996. Why is it bad? Well, just look at it. This is from Apple's ill-fated Pippin console, oversized with an awkward shape and odd joystick in the middle. Slippery feel and strange button placement made it super clumsy to use. It was poo-poo. Next up, this is a controversial one. Steam controller, 2015. Why is it bad? Well, at the very least, it's controversial. It's a bold experiment from Valve, trying to figure out how trackpads would work instead of thumbsticks so you could play mouse and keyboard style games on a controller. Some loved the customization, most found it very unintuitive and not ideal for most genres. Include me on that list. The haptics tried to compensate, but it never quite replaced analog input. The Steam Deck kind of fixed all this in the end, so I guess all is forgiven. And lastly, we have Phillips and their CDI controller from the early 90s. Why was it bad? It was built more like a TV remote than a game controller, with a frickin' cord on it. Zero ergonomics, confusing D-pad, and a bad button response. Mushy. Basically made already bad games even worse. They tried to do better ones later, but it was all a little too late. And one honorable mention, this piece of shit.